the cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Yes! What is it on?
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What is that?
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
What's up?
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set. 180. Alert.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Good. 180. Up. Check.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Second and inches.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. What?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
20. Kings. Run. What's that?
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Done.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180. Regular. Done.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll find Rashawn White. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Good. 180. Regular. What's that?
Here's the toss as they look to run, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
180. Done.
On 2nd down, Baker. set up a third down.
It's now third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and a long way to go.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Motion.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Set. 180. Up, up. What's what?
To throw is Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
What is up?
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd down and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes! Axel!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Punch first!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Bull going in motion. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll run here with Brown. Good burrow his way forward for a couple. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Yes. Cover. Vegas. Biggie Angels.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got a second down and 7.
Yes. Ready to. Punch. Kick it.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pick. We got Hornets. Yes. Cover. We got Vegas.
Moore going in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the ground, it's Brown. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Whiskey.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
Punch first.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out to Browns. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
Here we go.
The
logo.
And the Bears first down.
Patty. Yes. Cover.
Now Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What is it? Thank. Yes, 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 yes.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Punch first, punch first. Yes, yes, yes. Tempo, tempo.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
Throwing again, Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Bears. That his second TD catch of the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. 180. What's that? Set.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Montez Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! What's that?
Second down throw from Mayfield. And that one incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Third and long.
Real. Set. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's standing right around his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not gonna like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. Williams. They'll set up the screen to Brown.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second and 10.
What is it on? Vegas! Yes!
To throw is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
First and 10.
What is up?
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready, set. Hey, we working on the wide receiver. We working. Punch forward. That corner. Kill. What's the word? Kill.
Moore going in motion. On first and 10, it's Williams. That's one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another.
A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Chase Brown, touchdown Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Santos for the extra point. got it. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7.
Hey, alert, alert! Watch the back out the backfield. What's that?
Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Dead. 20. Run. Real. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another
What's that?
Buccaneers first down.
Set. 180. Hey, where's 33? Watch the width. That tight right there. What's that?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's on?
Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to right. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
What's on?
There's a give up the middle with White, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass throws deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas!
Burton, the man on the move. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready to go.
Burden, the man on the move. Here's Brown. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready to go.
Now Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready to go. Punch first. Punch first. Punch first. Vegas. Vegas. Yes. Tempo.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready to go.
Moore going in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
At the Buccaneers' 1-yard line.
Punch first.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is on by the tight end. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
On is Santos for the PAT.
Extra point.
He's got it. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bears 28. Buccaneers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
What's on?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Please.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Point it right. What's on?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. dancing around, but it falls incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pistol. 220. What's that?
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Done.
Baker to throw. Swing this one out to White. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Set. 180. Regular. What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
180.
Here's Mayfield. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
180. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams will find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
Ready, set.
From from the shotgun. It's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
What is going on?
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What is it on? Yes. Cover. Bucs, Vegas.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bears.
10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bears first down.
28-yard line.
What is it?
Moore going in motion. They'll try the right side this time. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
What is it? Yes. Cover.
Burton, the man on the move. Operating from the shotgun, it's the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
10-yard loss on the play.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
What is it? Axel. Biggie Angels.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 11.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
28-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
5-yard line.
to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
That.
Throwing is Baker. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
King.
To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. Down inside the 10. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That. 20. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
180. That.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
180. What's that?
Mayfield. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 14. kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Moore going in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Punch first! Yes! Temple! Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Good. 180! Real. Watch the line, watch the bullet. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Big time drop.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Point it right.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Done.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Left side, and he's got a Bucs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6.
Alert.
Third and 1.
Done.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's a Bucs. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Set. 180. King. What's that?
On the handoff, it's White. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up second and 3.
Hey, alert!
Throwing is Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Evans. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Baker to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll run with White. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Bears 31, Buccaneers 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
What is up?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.